If someone like me who's just working part-time is looking to just start off with a limited budget.
Yeah, I think you're the first female caller ever. We've had probably 1,000 callers up to this point.
I have a 10 of 10 Dylan Cease 2022. I can't get a bite on it. I don't know a price on it. I can't find any comps whatsoever.
Live for the Eric Michael Show. Happy to be back. I'm actually doing this on a Tuesday. Usually I go live Monday at 10 a.m., but my schedule got all up. I'm fresh back from the National Card Show. I bought a bunch of stuff. I bought some vintage. I bought some modern. And to give you guys below this video, I put together a PDF of the top 5 best vintage cards to buy right now. Opinion, just cards that I think are undervalued. There's no strings attached. You can just click the link, fill out your info. You'll get the PDF right away. I've just realized the more valuable info I give out, the better returns I get. So no strings attached. It's just a free PDF. You guys, and just my opinion on the top 5 best cards to buy right now. That are 69. Now let's get into the National Show and what actually happened. So so the National Card Show, I would just like to say, this thing got so big. Like, the first show I ever went to was in 2016 in Atlantic City. I believe it was 2016. It was the National Card Show in 2016. It had about, I don't know the exact number, 300 tables. And back then I was like, this is huge. This is incredibly big. Like, I can't believe a card show is this big. And then every year after that, it got bigger. And every year I'd go, I'd be like, there's no way it gets bigger next year. It's impossible. The next year, the same thing over and over again. And then I go, and it was by far the biggest one I've ever seen. Like, there was a gigantic, just to put this in perspective. So the first Chicago National Card Show I went to, I was like 4 or 5 years ago. The down floor of the Donald Stevens Convention Center was pretty damn big, probably like 2,000 tables. This one filled up the whole floor, plus an extra one about half the size, plus another one upstairs about a fourth of the size. It was about 5% bigger. I'm guessing about 4,000 to 5,000 tables rather than 2,000 to 3,000 tables a few ago. And next year, the whole upstairs is going to be, is what I heard from a friend. To let you know, not verified, just from a friend. So it's insane. And I just want to go over what I actually purchased at the National Card Show, and then I'll start taking callers in a second down below. I do this so you guys can call in. I give you guys free value on business, sports cards, collectibles, all that fun stuff. So some stuff I bought sites just that I think maybe you guys did. So I bought a Bancaro Silver Prism PSA 10 for $350. Just, I think I'll go up. Interesting buys was for $2,100. I bought a Mike Trout Diamond 2011 update and a Curry 2009 draft edition. So this is what I purchased. So I actually just sold the Curry at a show. So I was going to the National Card Show with the intention of setting up a future card show. I've never been big on setting up since I film all this content. And I've just seen dealers really crush it. I do believe it's better dealer now than it is to be a walking around. Just people come up to you with these incredible deals. So I was going there with the intention, I'm just like maybe stuff you wouldn't buy in the past, but just liquid stuff I can make a little bit of money on just to get the showcase moving, if that makes sense. I didn't really have a full showcase. I had like expensive, weird cards that were like higher, maybe some people can't afford. I was looking to get a decent showcase going. And so I bought this Curry and this Trout for $2,150. The Trout might grade a 10, 25% chance. The Curry I sold at the Tampa show where I live last week for $1,700. I actually just sold it for $2,000 plus, but undersold it, but it's okay. I'm only in Trout now for about $400, and if it gets a 9, it'll be worth about $1,300 to $1,500, and it's like $4,000. So I got an incredible that one. I bought a 2001 Topps traded pool halls for like 17. Dwayne Wade Topps corner Beckett 9.5 for $450. Just stuff at like 85, 80, 90%. I think it'll go good in a showcase that people pay full comp for. The two cards I'm most excited about, and why I'm giving away a PDF on vintage cards. So I've done very well with vintage cards in my life. I don't buy them, but the only thing I PC, the only cards I PC, if you don't know what PC means, it means personal collect. So these are cards I just buy, and I have no plans on ever selling. So yeah, I see the comments. We're back. Yeah, we are back. We were also back yesterday, but I got sick. I got deathly sick. The volume's off. So a little laggy. Well, hopefully it gets better. So I 1933 Gaudy Babe Ruths. That's what I buy. That's my bread and butter. Why? I just think they're undervalued. I Babe Ruths and I just like the card. Buying them for the past 5 or 6 years. I maybe have like 8 to 10 of them, and my collection is actually tripled. So I usually buy them when I'm able to deal, because usually people are overpriced on them naturally, right? And I bought a 1930 Audi, the red back for $61.50, a graded at PSA 1.5. Then I bought a yellow back PS pretty beat up for $52.50, which is the cheapest. A yellow back, the yellow variation is the most expensive one. There's probably the least of them I would imagine. And I'm into them for like pretty good, like 90-95%. But I just see those cards going up and up and up. Like those cards are up like 20-30% in the past year. And I just buy them. So I dumped like $1,000. Those cards will probably never see the light of day. Maybe for content, I don't know. But since I've been buying them, the collection has about tripled. Pretty good. You know, your money tripling in years. Pretty good. So I have a bunch of other vintage cards that I may look at purchasing and building up, considering how much money at Ruths. So if you want those PDF down link, click it, go fill out your information. It'll to you. There's no strings attached. I promise. There's nothing for sale on the other end. There's no price to buy it. I promise. And my a bunch of other cards, some stuff that's a little bit more boring. But my last purchase, I'll leave off with you guys, and the one I'm the most excited about is purchased a Wembanyama pink PSA 10 and a Prism rookie red Prism SGC 10. So let me break this down. So the pink Pulsar, that's a PSA 10. The last sale of a PSA 9 did $2,700 last time I looked, which was last week. So I value that card at about $6,000. And the red SG10, a PSA 9 last I looked was $1,300. I could actually look again, see if I'm wrong. There's a lot of sales. I easily could be wrong. The auction card, it's an easy card to share. So when Prism pink Pulsar. So I purchased this card. Okay, so you could see a PSA 10 at 100, but the last sale on June 10th, because this stuff is going up, was actually $2,700. So considering a 9 did this, a 10 is probably close to $6,000. Because if you look, so check this out. Let's take a quick gander here. There's no sales. No sales. Can't show you guys. I was going to show you PSA 9s were probably lower when this. But if you look here, so if you check this out, right? We go here, and then we look at. Oh, I can't spell. Silver Prism, PSA 10, and we go here, and then we go red at a $299, and then when we go, I'll show you guys that one after. But if we just compare these two cards, take a look at this. So if we look in the past, so when this card sold, his Silver Prism was about $725. It's about $775. So stuff is up percent. So maybe this is actually worth like $5,000 to $5,500. But I'm also factoring in his market is like super hot. I just set up at a card show. Wembanyama was the most asked about guy by a huge stretch. Especially the Wembanyamas I had in my showcase. Sold them very fast. Not these though. These I'm keeping for now. But I purchased this pick. And then I also, so if we get rid of this, how do we do this? Okay. At a $299, got a new keyboard recently, so still getting used to it. It's one of those ergonomic ones. It's supposed to Make the hands feel better. Okay. So a PSA 10 just did 2,300. So an SGC 10 is probably like 1,900 to 2,000 in that range ish. Um, I value the pink Pulsar at like 55 and the red SGC 10 at like 18. So that's like, what is that? 55, 75, 75, 73. I purchased both of them for 70 or for 5,800. Pretty good, especially considering I think his stuff as we get closer to the season because he's obviously freak and he should be really really. So I'll probably sell him in a month. Probably the most exciting vintage purchase I had, and the only vintage purchase I had was the Gaudi Roots and the Wembanyama. That was my most exciting purchase at the end, and I actually bought it from a friend who I rarely do deals with. And I'm literally like walking out of the show. It was like last second. I just saw his showcase. I didn't say hi to him. I went over to say hi. I asked about cards, and I was like, "Wait a second, you're not badly priced." I think he was originally, I don't know, like 65 or 7,000. The video's coming out the vlog on YouTube, so you guys can go watch that. Also, just as a heads up, so this YouTube channel you're watching this on right now, this is the Ickle Show. There's a new YouTube channel just called Eric Michael. That's for actually like vlog, live negotiating, and me doing the deals. This is strictly for this podcast, just so I could separate the two to make your guys' life easier. It was just totally different styles. So hopefully that gives you guys some value. Or I'll give you one. Does it sound better? Hopefully it sounds better now. We just logged it back in. But cool. Go for it. Hey, you got Eric. You're live on the show.
Hey, what up? I just started watching streams and started
Cool.
just learning about the grading process. Well, if someone like me who's just working part time is looking to and just start off with a limited budget.
So what you're asking? What's your budget?
Like 100.
Honestly, my recommendation would be keep like to start with that little amount of money. You could buy like $20, $30 cards, but you spend the money, then you're sitting on your hands for like I would just save up to get like $500 to $1,000, then letting it rip. Because like if you're dealing with that small amount of money, your decision making process isn't going to be good. So honestly, I would just be as cheap as possible. Cancel all your subscriptions. Don't eat out. Just eat grilled chicken and just save up about $1,000, $2,000 for a month or two. And then and then start. But once you get like $500 to $1,000, buying like lower end Prism cards is usually the most profitable thing to do.
You have the silver prisms to start off.
No, I would start off with like lower end colored prisms, so like disc lasers. Those are easier to. The silvers are very hard to grade. They only grade a 10 usually about recently like 20%. So I would not start off with those because obviously not skilled enough yet to make that very cool. So I would stick with the lower end colors. They're easier because the silver ones they have surface issues because the surface is shiny, so like it gets damaged very easy.
You said the parallel pinks.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah, man. I appreciate you, man. I'm put some money in and try to join the program.
Sweet. Yeah.
Rough right now.
Yeah. I would only join the program and get the sales rep if you got like $2,000 saved up, or else it doesn't really make sense. It won't make your money back. Like $2,000 is a starting bankroll for cards. You could like the free content I give out. Honestly, it's more than enough value to get going. Once you get going, then I'd look at joining the program. I don't want you to get on the phone with the sales guy if it's not the best fit for you yet.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I'll keep watching you, man, and learning like you.
Yeah, no problem. Good luck.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Have a good one. Thanks.
All right, you too. Bye-bye. Huh? Sorry about that, guys. I know, like, with all this, there's so many wires and cameras, and I know you guys can't see it because it's just zoomed in on me, but the office is insane.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? You're live on the Eric Michael Show.
Hi. My name is I'm from Arizona. I called last week or the last time you
Wait, what's your name again?
rain from Arizona.
Wait, it cut out when you said your name. One more time.
Raymond, like
Oh,
Razor.
Raymond. Do you live in your?
No, but you had mentioned you lived here before in Scottsdale.
Okay, gotcha. Well, cool. How may I help?
Yeah. I don't know if your texting is not, but I sent a text of some cards I got from recently from PSA,
Okay.
and one in particular is one of them is a Cooper DeJean Prism card. It's a base one, but it's odd end and a PSA 9.
Okay.
But the real interesting one is a out of 10 Key Purcell absolute gold stars auto card. And I guess it's only like one in population. And I really don't know how to price it or to start asking for it.
Okay.
Because it's like
pick one card because I can't go through all of them because I have a big queue. Pick one.
just whatever one you think was interesting.
Which one do you need help with?
Probably the Ricky Purcell. There's no comps on it, and it's one of two inflation, I guess.
Okay, let me pull up the card. Hold on. Let me just look at the phone.
Okay.
1 second. Yeah, the texting works. By the way, we use actually a real iPhone to do this. 2024
Cool.
absolute. Oh, it's an auto. I'll just pull this up on my computer real quick. 1 second.
All right.
Let's see. 2024. Is it numbered at a 10?
Yes, it's numbered out of 10.
Gold stars out of 10. Pearsall. How do we spell Pearsall? SALL.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the card we are talking about. I'll share my screen. There might be a slight delay for you. We're talking about, well, there's no comps. Let's pull up. So there might be no comps of the out of 10 because obviously it's a rare card.
Yeah, like
So
two people are selling it right now. That's it, and they're selling it raw.
okay, let me what do you think it's worth? Do you have a guess?
I mean, just your videos while waiting to call in and stuff. I was getting maybe a couple hundred, maybe 300, but because of its rarity and only having one other PSA out there and a PSA 10 auto on it, I didn't really want to ask for too low, and then it could have been way more.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see here. So it's the signatures variation. All right. So this is a rough estimate because like this is one of those cards where he has a market, not a huge market, and like it all takes one guy to overpay, or it all takes is not finding anyone for to sell what you want. So keep that in mind. But if you auctioned it,
Right.
so the only thing I have here, so I see an at a 75, nope, the card. I see here, where was it? Where were you? I just found it. I just saw a decent comp. Where were you, card? Signatures. I just saw it. Wait, let me see one more time, copy. Okay, this is like, so it's the one of him holding the ball in his left hand, running. There's a few of him kind of looking like that, but I just saw a direct comp, not a direct comp, but so out of 299 does $20. Out of 75 does 21. So I'm guessing yours raw contenders at a 10 does 317. That's obviously a way different card. Okay, so I think your card is worth raw, not a 10, about 100 to 1. But yours is a PSA 10. So the card I'm looking at is this one on the screen.
Yes.
But his is gold out of 10, with a PSA 10. Card like that.
Yes.
In the ballpark. So like you'll get on the low end probably 250, on the high end 100. If you auctioned it, I would say it does 275 to 300. But
Okay.
Once again, all it takes, dude, guys who really collect them for it to go for 500 or like hit the shit the bed and do like 220. So that's a card I usually tend not to auction. When I auction cards, I tend to like to auction cards where I know what I'm gonna get. That's a card I would definitely post in a
Right.
Facebook group, or you could even trade it anything else. It's a perfect card to bring to a card show. Like you might not get someone that's gonna give you cash for it because they're scared because there are no comps, but they'll give you full trade value or 400 in trade value or something. So like it was like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, so like using that card to trade, good idea probably. Because if that was like a card of like Jaden Daniels or like Michael Penix, because they're quarterbacks, even though there's no comps, people don't give a shit the cash.
Yeah.
He's a receiver,
Yeah.
so they do care. So I would look at trading it. Do you go to any card shows?
No, I was gonna be trying to go to a Phoenix one next time I see one.
Yeah, those aren't bad over there in Arizona. I would bring it to a card show.
Okay.
And I would
And
take
just kind of shop it and see what kind of offers first.
Yeah, but if someone offered me 300 cash right away, I would take it. Because you have to keep in mind that cash on eBay, okay? That's like 350 on eBay minus fees. So like I'd shop it around. If I got 300 right away, take it. If push comes to shove and no one wants it, I would settle like 250.
Okay. I appreciate that because I wasn't really sure where to start and whatnot.
Yeah, it's a good card because it's a receiver and it's like it's gold, so it's really nice. People love gold, but like rookies and stars is like a second duck. So it's like great and not great at the same time. But it's a gold out of 10.
Yeah.
It's a gold out of 10, so people will want that. But what'd you pay for it? Or maybe you don't want to tell me on air, but I'm curious roughly.
No, I pulled it at I was pulling or ripping boxes. I mean.
Oh, you're good. Give it to me for free then. No, I'm kidding. don't do that. Yeah, I was around 300-ish.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Yeah, dude. Call back in and let me know how it goes. Hopefully you get 1,000.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, I'll start off asking 500 though. To be honest.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, ask for 500 in the beginning. See what happens.
All right, Mike. Thank you.
All right, no problem.
But
a lot of people, I'd say about 20% of people think my name is Michael. My first name, maybe Eric Michael. My real name's Eric Michael Jankowicz, but people will think it's Michael. No, I don't care. It's just interesting. I guess the Michael's more than the Eric. They always say trust someone with 2 first names.
Hello?
Hey, what's up? You're live on the Eric Michael Show.
Hey, man. Just a quick question, man.
What's up?
I got my Bo Nix and Elway back from PSA.
Yes, the Elway. Wait, let me see if I can remember. Was it a downtown?
Yeah, Town Duos, yeah.
Wow, I can't believe I remember that with all the callers and all the craziness I've been through the past 2 weeks.
I got a 10.
Oh, very nice.
But I'm having trouble moving it, man.
Well, that just means you're overpriced.
I've got it priced at like $1,500.
Let me see. What year is it from again?
2024.
Wait, it's the Elway Knicks dual auto? Dual, like not auto,
It's a dual downtown.
Okay, and it's the horizontal. It's like the sideways variation, right? It's sideways, right?
Yeah.
And it's a PSA 10.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do you have it at?
1,500, man. I'm only 200 in on it. So I'm just trying to move it because it's...
Nah, there's no way. Are you like shopping at the homeless people? That's a great price. I mean,
No, it's just hurting my bankroll, man. Like I need it to continue.
If you'd like, you could. I'll give you. I mean, shit. I'll give you $1,500 for it if you'd like. Or you could just auction that on eBay. It'll do around $1,000, and you'll probably net like 17-ish. One did 1775. One did 2K. So like, if it does like 17 or 18, it'll you'll probably net like 15. If it does a little bit more, a bit more. But if you want, I'll shoot you the $1,500. I'll just bring it to a card show. Okay. If I make anything crazy on it, I'll send you half the cash, my profit.
Yeah. And whenever I do the auctions on eBay, would you recommend paying for like the pin per, uh, the promotional or whatever?
No, just make sure you're labeling it correctly, and I would make sure the card is scanned or it's a very clean picture. The cleaner the picture, the better the card looks. But you should have no moving that at 1,500. I would, like, I'll give you the if you want, I'll give you the 1,500, but might make like an extra $100 or $200 if you auction it. But it's like 50-50 because one sale at 17, one to two. I'd probably, if you don't need the cash
Yeah.
now, I'd probably auction it and not give it to me, to be honest. But
Well,
you,
if it goes for 7 and then 13.225%, so that's about the 1,500.
correct. But if it does 2,000,
Yeah.
you'll make a little bit more. Let me see. Let me see if there's any other sales to kind of the right direction. Let me
Yeah,
see.
I looked at the comps on it.
Yeah, one's at 18. So it's kind of hit or miss what it's gonna do. But then you also run the risk of someone. Then one's at 16.25. So it's like
Yeah.
it's kind of a 50-50 shot whether you'll get. But then you also run the risk of someone potentially not paying, which happens like I don't know what percent, but if I had to guess, like 20% of the time.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to. It's just holding up the bankroll, man. I'm trying to move forward in the program.
You're inside the program.
Yeah, it's my first week. I'm just trying to get going, man.
Yeah, why don't you go post it in the Facebook group because there's a lot of veterans in there in the private Facebook group that like set up at card shows. Go tell them, hey, this card has 1,700 to 2K. Just give me 1,600 net. See if someone will. I would definitely. And then if not, I would give it to me for 15. But you should be able to get someone in the program to give you 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then as far as if I don't, how do I get in touch with you?
This phone. Oh no, you know what? I'm gonna vacation from Wednesday to Sunday, and I want you to be paid ASAP. Okay, you know that phone number that you get spammed from with the automated text messages?
Yeah.
Text that phone number and say, "Hey Gene, Gene is my assistant. Hey Gene, show Eric this message. I'm ready to sell him the card. Make sure you say Gene's name in it, and she'll let me know.
GENE?
Jean.
EAN. Gotcha.
Yeah. Just I'll give it a post for 24 hours. If no one gives you the 16, then I would sell it to him. I'm not just saying that so I make money on it. If I'll whatever I make on it, I'll split with you. I don't care.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, no
All
worries.
right, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, go see if you can get a little bit more.
Have a good one, bud. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You too. Congrats on the card.
Thank you.
All right, bye. All your questions, chat. This podcast is designed so you guys call in a lot more engaging. just as a heads up. All your questions, chat. Podcast. Hey, what's up? You got Eric? You're live on the show.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
Hear you. What's your name?
Amanda. My name's Amanda.
Amanda. How may I help you, Amanda? Hey, what's up? You got Eric? You're live. Amanda, I think you're playing the
Sorry.
I think you're playing the podcast in the background. If you could mute your laptop or whatever that is.
Oh, okay.
Yes. That'd be great.
I'm sorry. That was.
Yeah, no
I'm
worries.
sorry, that's stupid.
Amanda, I think you're the first. I could be wrong here, but I think you're the first female caller, Kavi. Yeah, I think you're the first female caller ever, and we've had probably 1,000 callers up to this point. So congrats on that.
Well, that's exciting. My dad had three girls, so he basically made us boys. Like,
Fair enough. That's funny. But cool. How may I assist?
so I'm more familiar with like older cards because that's what my dad collected.
Okay.
And like I helped him sell those when he got sick. And then like recently, my boyfriend, he's really into the new trading cards, and he's only into really the NFL and like basketball.
Okay.
And he's trying to also like, sell and trade or whatever. Do you think it's smart to just stick to one thing or
Terrible idea. Terrible
okay.
idea.
That's what I told him.
Okay, so where do you live? What state?
Maryland.
Okay, not nice state. Very underrated. Actually, very nice.
Very expensive state.
Very expensive state too. It's got like that whole like Arlington area. Like, is it closer to DC?
I'm up in like Bel Air near Baltimore City.
Okay,
I
I had
said
an
Baltimore City.
uncle.
Yeah.
I had an uncle who was the principal of a big high school in Fairfax County. Right. That.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm kind of familiar with the area. But okay, so what's your objective? Is your objective to make a side income? Is it to make a full-time income? Is it to just have fun? Like, what's the goal?
I think it's make I would say a side income, just because I've always been a nurse and that's kind of what I want to do. But I probably do a full income.
Okay, so let's.
I just want to help and everything.
Gotcha. You're a good girlfriend. A lot of girlfriends and wives, they're like, no, you're not buying any sports cards. You're gonna get scammed and lose all your money. Like, that's actually a very it's funny. Like, so we have a sales team that sells the program, and one of the most common objections that people will give, they're like, my wife will kill me. Like, I can't do this. And the salespeople will tell them, listen, don't tell your wife, just do it and show her the profits. Like say no. That's what the sales team says to people, and it's kind of funny. But you're on the good side of it.
Yeah.
But okay, so go on.
I was gonna say, so I know like I said, I know about like more baseball, like vintage cards. That's what I sold because my dad used to play for when he was younger for Mickey Mantle card and all that stuff, which was like incredible to find later.
Oh, what kind of stuff did you find? Out of curiosity.
What'd you say?
What kind of Mickey Mantle stuff did you find?
He had like a rookie card. He had
the 52 tops or the 51 Bowman.
It was the 52 tops.
Wow, degraded.
Yes. He actually got really sick. He has a mathematician.
Okay.
And he had a procedure where they gave him a massive stroke, so he was like paralyzed, can't talk, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But he can understand what you're saying, so like I kind of took over for him.
Okay.
But he'll kind of say yes and no and everything. So I kind of sold his whole collection to the same person, and he had a lot of like his team cards. Not just like all separate cards. He did have, some separate important cards, but it was mostly like full base and everything from like years ago.
Oh,
so that's what I'm familiar with.
Gotcha. So
I'm familiar with selling on eBay. I think I made him like $500,000 on eBay.
Holy shit!
Selling on eBay.
Man, I hope my daughter one day makes me $500,000. What did what did the rookie Mantle grade? Out of curiosity.
I believe it was an 8.
Wait. How much sell for? Do you remember?
I honestly, this was like 5 years ago.
Oh, okay, because that an 8. Okay, so like an 8 today. Just to let you know, I don't know if this is gonna make you feel bad or not, but if you sold an 8 today, that card would be $3 million, $2 million.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah,
something like that. Back then, and man, probably. I don't know what it was before pandemic. Like $500,000 was it? Maybe more. I'm not sure. But yeah, that if it graded an 8, that's freaking insane. Like that's just like that's pretty wild. An 8 today is like 1.4 million. So
yeah, it's just crazy because he said him and his like friends around the neighborhood used to just play games.
Yep.
For like random baseball cards, and Mickey Mantle cards, like all those cards.
Yeah,
And
like
it's just crazy.
yeah, so that's why those cards are so valuable because there weren't as many printed, and people didn't care about
Mhm.
cards back then. Right? You could see because even your
Yeah.
dad was just messing around with them, and playing games with them. So a lot of them, broke. People threw them out, and a lot of
Well,
them are in
he
bad
also
condition.
kind of kept everything pristine.
Well, your dad's smart. Your dad could see the future then.
Yeah, that's what he always did. He would buy He would buy us something to play with that was important, and buy his own and keep it in the box.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have a mom, but if maybe it seems like he was a hoarder, but at least he made a lot of money hoarding. Maybe may have
So he
drove her
wasn't a
crazy.
hoarder. His uncle was a hoarder.
Well, it's only
He
good
was
if you hoard the
he was
right
a flea
stuff.
marketer, antique kind of, just being, because he was in Vietnam, and after that he just kind of collected everything, a little bit of everything.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I appreciate your dad. He sounds like he was a great person. But let me try to
Yeah.
let me try to help you out. So, okay,
Okay.
so if you could, the outcome would be getting your husband to make enough money to be able to replace his income. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And what does your husband do?
So he's a sales rep for Frito-Lay,
Okay. And what's
which
his
I actually love.
what's
Free
it?
chips.
Yeah, you might miss out on that, but it'll be okay. What's his average net after taxes per month?
Probably like 80.
80. So that's like if he can make like 7K, do the trick.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. So like to be honest, most people in sport, most people like that join my program or like listen to my content, the intention is usually to make it a side income, like an extra few thousand a month, which I'm sure do. But so like okay, vintage cards harder to make money with. Okay. So
Mhm.
the way to make money is the way I teach it. The first thing you get good at is buying modern cards, getting them graded, and flipping them. It's quicker, it's easier, it's fast cash, and you could realistically make like 3 to 7K a month in that range just from that. Grading like $100 cards, $200 modern cards, flipping them. Then you start to make money, and then you have a bankroll of let's say 20, 30, $40,000. At a certain point,
Mhm.
when you have too much cash to buy cards with, it's difficult to spend all that money. So then the next step is what you start doing is you start buying like modern cards and vintage already graded ones that are down in value right now, and you buy them, you hold them, and you wait a few months for them to go up and For example, the reason I was saying it's a terrible idea for your husband to only buy one sport is because sports cards works
Mhm.
in cycles, and if you watch any of my content, this is the most common thing I say. So
Yeah.
so you follow sports, I assume, a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the football season's coming up, right? A month.
Yeah. Yeah.
And most these quarterbacks, these young ones, Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, Drake May, Michael Penix, these guys, most of them, not
Mhm.
maybe almost all of them, maybe one, maybe not, will be worth less than they are today and 2 months from now because they're hyped, they're inflated, people are excited, and most young guys don't
Right.
live up to expectations. It's just how
Mhm.
sports works. So what you do, you buy
Yeah.
football, you get the cards graded in March, April, May, you sell them in June and July. Then you buy basketball in June and sell that before the season starts in September, October. Then you buy baseball in October, November, December, and you sell that before the season in February, March. So you see how you're always buying deep in the offseason, you're selling before the season starts because you're buying modern cards to get graded, and these newer modern cards are usually young players. Young players usually don't live up to hype and expect. Just how it goes. Like you'll see, like Jaden Daniels, his cards sell for a lot of money. I bet you my ass that they'll be worth half of what they are in 2 months from now. I could be wrong. I'd bet a lot of money I'm not. All right, and we'll look back at this. I'll either be an idiot or be really smart. But you know, based on my previous experience, it's just how it goes. Like if you go a year ago, so like the hot quarterbacks were Anthony Richardson, Will Levis, Bryce
Right.
Young, and CJ Stroud. So even CJ Stroud, his value is half today of what it once was a year ago. Will Levis's value is like 5% of it. Bryce Young's is about half. And who's the other one? Richardson's about like 20% of his value. All those quarterbacks are worth less. Last year at this time, CJ Stroud was like the guy. He was like Jaden Daniels. He was like, oh my God, this guy is fucking incredible. But the reality is, it's just very hard to live up to that hype. So yeah, that's how it goes. And yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that makes absolute sense.
Yeah. So want to be buying in cycles. That's kind of how it goes.
Okay.
If you do it correctly.
Okay. I know he wants to like make it but he just only keeps focusing on the NFL just because he's obsessed with the Ravens.
Yeah.
Like all of us here in Baltimore,
It's
but
costing yourself money. That's like saying,
yeah.
There's 100 cards I could buy to make money on, but I'm only gonna buy a third of them. I'm just gonna the other 2/3 just because I'm stubborn. Tell your husband to stop being stubborn.
I can definitely do that.
Yeah. That's what I would do.
Okay. And you sell on eBay?
I do most of my buying on eBay, and I do most of my selling on Facebook groups and sports card shows because I get people's phone numbers, I build relationships, and when I sell to them fees, they just Zelle me or Venmo or Cash App or PayPal.
Right.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Let me know if you have any further questions. Feel free to call into the future.
All right. Thanks.
Bye. Someone says use that 1500 on a better mic. I should, right? The mic. This is supposed to be the top end mic, but it's not. It's not the mic. It's like a Bluetooth or audio issue with the computer. Something. Do me a favor. Put a 1 in the chat now if it's good. A 2 in the chat if it's bad.
1 4 8 1.
1 in the chat if it's good. 2 if the audio is bad. Just so I know if I can, keep giving value. Because if you guys can't hear me, hold on. Okay, it's okay. Hey, what's up, Eric? You're live.
Hey, Eric, how you doing?
What's up, man? What's your name?
My name's Ken.
Ken, how can I help?
And, I have a 10 of 10 Dylan Cease 2022.
Okay.
And it's a select gold disco. And I can't get a bite on it. I don't know a price on it. And I can't find any comps whatsoever. Don't know if it's because it's out of 10, but
what do you have it priced
I'm not
at?
sure where to put it. But back a PSA 10.
Yeah,
and it is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, so the reason being it's not much of a desirable card because it's a non-licensed product. So Panini makes select, and you probably noticed on the card that there's no White Sox logo or LB logo. So
it's just got his name on the back of the jersey.
Yeah, so because of that, it's not desirable or liquid. The card's probably worth like $30 to $50 if I had to take a guess.
Really?
Yeah, it's not. When he's a pitcher, he's not like that desirable of a player either. It's not a rookie card. Like I'd be surprised if it was over $50.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Yeah, no worries.
And let me ask you one thing. I just got rid of a Kaboom that I pulled, and it was in Maxi.
Okay.
And guy jumped on it as soon as I put it up and paid $550. Is that in the ballpark, or did I just get washed?
What year was it?
2023.
Was it downtown?
No, it was a silver vertical.
Tyrese.
No, horizontal. My bad.
It was Tyrese Maxey. Kaboom.
Yes. Yep.
And you said he paid what?
50.
I can't see any sales, but you definitely did well. Definitely strong.
Okay.
Yeah. Definitely solid.
All right. I appreciate it. I'm following your lead, and I'm probably up about 12 grand this year, and still have my job. So
Nice. Good.
yeah, I'm doing that. I appreciate all your content.
Cool. Yeah. No, I appreciate it as well. Thank you so much for calling in. Congrats on the 12,000. 12,000.
Thanks. I'll keep watching and taking your tips.
All right. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks. Have a good day.
Bye. Cool. I'm gonna end that here because there's obviously an audio issue. I may go live again in the next coming 15 to 20 minutes if we could figure it out. But if I don't, there's a PDF below. Just tells you it's a straight value of the top 5 vintage cards I would buy right now. We'll get this audio issue fixed. Monday, Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern. That go live 95% of the time. Other YouTube channel, Eric Michael. This is the Eric Michael Show. We just split them up. Watching, like, comment, subscribe. Go get that PDF. I'll see you guys in the next one.